Okay, did a bit of grinding. In particular, I now have like Joko Squad at more or less max level that's available for them. Certainly high enough levels to be very good. And now
Time.
we have to go to the gate that's in Academia 4XX.
How about it? Ready for the showdown?
Let's go. We don't have anything else to do here now. If we have to fight Caius now, then so be it. I'm ready.
All right then.
I basically decided that it was worth getting this last bit of story before the final level out of the way. And I'll do a bunch of extra grinding and optional stuff off stream while streams are dedicated to Monhan.
What? No, of course not. We were going to drop by and see you before we left.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the trip.
Thanks.
I hope the future turns out like this. A place where we can be happy.
Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up full of hate. But really, when they stop and think about it, they're making themselves sad for no reason. Director, what are you looking at me like that for? Huh?
Sorry, I was just remembering something. There was a time when I almost lost myself because I had so much hate in me. And then some friends showed me a way out.
Right. You mean lightning and snow.
It all began back then. I remember, Sarah. Weren't you the first one who said you wanted to save Cocoon? It was because Snow and Lightning vowed to carry out your wishes that we all came together back then. And to this day, Vanille and Fang still keep Cocoon safe.
And maybe Lightning does too.
Yes, but the old arc is almost finished. It will fall soon. It's going to be hard for many of us to abandon our old home.
But when you raise the new arc, maybe you can help our friends as well. They won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just maybe, Vanille and Fang will be released from the crystal.
That was always in the back of your mind, wasn't it, Director? If we abandon the old Cocoon, maybe you could free your friends. Or am I wrong?
Well,
It's okay. We all knew. We wanted to help anyway.
What is going on with this scene?
I've had the great
There's a
fortune
paradox ending with Alyssa in this area that
Sarah and Noel
explains this, but I can't remember what it's about.
should be. You gave us all a
We'll get to see on stream eventually.
The Academy what it has become.
Well, we got lost a lot. I don't know how many times I almost gave up.
Humanity is doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. It's part of being human. But we also have the ability to build new futures.
Well, as you would say, Noel, exactly. Once preparations are complete, we plan to journey ahead 100 years. I want to be there. I want to see the raising of Cocoon with my own eyes.
I'm sure we'll meet again, Hope.
But didn't his like
And when we
time
do, we'll have
freeze
lightning
machine break and also need graviton cores for fuel?
For a new future.
Yeah, Koopa? See ya? Koopa? 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 Koopa?
Nope. Who knows what the physics is supposed to be in that area?
But in the new future that you wish to build, I no longer exist. Goodbye.
The void beyond, year unknown, but we can still go to the Colosseum or the casino if we want to. That sword is definitely never going through a person, and if it did, it would never come out again.
Is this void beyond? No! Mog? Come on, Mog. What's wrong? Why won't you answer me? This can't be. Where did Noel get to? How do I find him?
So, in the hero's journey, there is a stage called Death and Rebirth, or sometimes, and I kind of prefer this name because it's sillier, the Belly of the Whale, which refers to a mythologic structure in which the hero is sucked into the other world to come face to face with themselves or their dual or their opposite, and thus unlock the path to self-transformation that brings new knowledge.
Is that you?
So here we go, the Belly of the Whale.
You're Yule, aren't you?
Yes, I am one of many Yules. From your perspective, I am a Yule from the ancient past.
But where are we? Are we trapped in this place?
I am not truly here. I only watch events from a distant time. This place, it is a shadow of Valhalla. In the depths of the unseen realm, I see you held prisoner.
Is this a trap someone left for me? Has someone locked me in here on purpose?
Yes, the broken key was your undoing, and your betrayer is one known.
What that means is that Alyssa
Her voice,
booby-trapped
I am
the
sure of it.
artifact.
Are you saying I can't ever leave?
If you do not escape, the dream will go on forever.
Wait, don't go!
So the reason that I'm talking about the hero's journey is that I'm working on a paper with somebody at the moment about the hero's journey in games, and in particular the Death and Rebirth stage of it. Oh. Hello, little ones. There we go. Do I have Mon friends? I do have Mon friends. This should be quick. Yeah, my chocobo is really overleveled. The paper my colleague wrote is about the limitations of the hero's journey as a narrative structure because of its you know, video games are bad at causing people to actually have their own internal transformation. Like, game stories can tell the hero's journey, but it doesn't connect with people psychologically, whereas a good novel will. So we're writing a paper. He's working on this idea that what is it that video games aren't doing to affect that transformation in people.
You're a different Yule, aren't you?
And because, like, I mostly know about Japanese games that lean
I call your present age my home.
much more into the hero's journey and its psychoanalytic themes.
Her chosen servants.
Servants of the goddess?
The power to step outside
I'm
the
providing him loads of examples. Hi, Sanai.
to witness the future. These gifts come from Etro. Her servants are known by her blessings.
If I'm a servant of the goddess, what am I supposed to do?
We are getting the Lord up.
Gives, she does not command. The use of these powers is left up to you. Repair the timeline if you will, or warp it beyond recognition, as your conscience allows.
So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself.
I'd forgotten the detail that, like, changing the future is a gift from the goddess herself. I'm way over leveled, by the way. That's quite important because of what it says about free will, about what metaphysical freedom, what is required for metaphysical freedom in an otherwise temporally bounded world. Oh, come on.
I suppose you're another Yule as well.
Yes, I am from a future you have never known. Very soon my presence here will fade. There is little time to tell you of the things I have seen.
The fragment names, by the way, usually reflect something about the fragment story, not like how you accomplish how you get the fragment. Also, please enjoy these
Through this way.
wonky as heck staircases. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I can still inspect stuff, I guess.
You there! Are you lost too? I don't know how I ended up here, and I can't seem to find a way out. I really need your help to get out of this bind. First, buy something from my shop. Then, look for an exit so I can get out of here.
Do I need to buy anything from the shop? I don't think so.
Love you! And find that exit. Stat!
Can't remember where to go.
Don't celebrate just yet.
I missed a box. Ah, there she is. I do wonder how long the boss is going to last, given how quickly the encounters are going.
Don't celebrate just yet.
Don't celebrate just yet, but like there's nothing else to do. What's my current essences? Yeah. So.
Once upon a time, there were 6 and 1 Lassie, and their story is a miracle.
What about Daj?
The 6 were bound through the completion of a focus that belonged to the 1.
The 6. That was Lightning and Snow and the others. And the 1, that would be me?
Back up here. It's one of those levels that really shows the budgetary restrictions they were under.
The Lassie fulfilled their tasks. She saw their courage and took pity on them. She blessed the 6 and the 1 and one other, a child.
There's Daj.
And so she released them from the prison of crystal.
You mean it was the goddess who saved us that day?
Yes, but in doing so, she warped time itself. Etra was fading away, and she could not restore it. But perhaps you had the power to repair the distortion, and perhaps you did.
Perhaps I did. What do you mean? Is it too late now?
The future? I can no longer see it.
Miraculously, the staircase fixed itself. Fragments, categories, locations. Yes, that's all of them. Right, story. Right, so those aren't... I thought they were a narrative that had lore in them. That's why I looked at them. enough of that. Let's go speak to you again. Oh, come on. What is my actual paradigm deck at the moment? I think that's a pretty good set of combinations, actually. This is a different Yule.
You're Yule too. Which era do you come from?
I am the one who lives in all the ages. I am the one who dies in all the ages. I am the one who suffers countless partings again and again.
Have you come to tell me something?
You summoned me here. In this place, you can see all your heart's desires come true.
I don't understand.
Look, this is the place where all time flows. The dreams of humanity are here washed ashore. A world without beginning or end. A world closed upon itself.
That's interesting.
Why do you want to change time?
That prefigures FF the
Why
Lightning
do you
Returns
try to
really well.
stand in his way? Why do you continue on this journey? As you change the timeline, you come closer to death.
How?
But now,
Your journey is over.
Sup?
Understand?
You don't need to.
I don't think I'm gonna need this. Let's just kill him. There we go. I really wasn't kidding about how overpowered my Chocobo is.
You fight bravely. Noel gave up much more quickly than this.
What have you done to him?
He is living in a time and place where he knows only joy. He acknowledged his defeat. And now he is at peace.
No, I don't believe you. Noel would never give in to you.
It's strange how differently I feel about Caius now than I did when I first played this scene. Like, I identified much more strongly with Sarah's anger here than I do now.
Each time you fulfill a wish of your
Creepy
heart,
touching!
someone else's dream is shattered. You conjure miracles, but when you do, the seeds of tragedy are sown in other lives. Are you prepared to bear that burden, that responsibility? Goddess Etro rescued you and your friends from your fate in the sea. For you, it was a miracle. For you, a sentence of death. In that moment, immutable history was transformed. Time was twisted. With each distortion of the future, the life of the series was cut short. So often have I seen this. Seen her wilt before my eyes. When time is in flux, the future changes, and Yule is consumed. So I will dam the river of time and tear down the foundations of history. Only then will your suffering come to an end.
You're going to destroy history just so you can save Yule?
Yes. You have interfered with my task at every turn, but your meddling is over. I will slay the goddess and return everything to Valhalla. In a place without time or future, you will be free for eternity.
I guess what I don't understand is why Caius needs to stop time altogether. And not just, like, fix what Etro did to the timeline. Which would give him just as much conflict with Sarah and Noel. That might be picking a nit.
Hello.
Hey, there you are. How's it going?
It's going. I just woke up right before you started streaming, so I did get to breakfast and shit.
Yeah.
I was watching before I hopped in here while I was eating the crunchiest thing of my breakfast, but I think the reason Caius wants to destroy time instead of simply fixing what Etra did to the timeline is that if he breaks time, ain't no one else can fucking cause the future to change in as drastic a way.
That's true.
Because there won't be a future.
That's true.
It is the most fucking JRPG villain thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna break time.
With the power of my 3 personas.
Let's go.
God, I love springing that on people.
Didn't you just eat?
I love how they're like, it's a lovely day here, but the sky is the most ominous sky ever created.
New photo? Or is this just part of a dream?
Look at that sky. That is not a happy sky.
Yes, Arne. The final boss is Caius' 3 personas. He summons 3 Bahamut's. Or turns into 3 Bahamut's,
No
actually.
school is out right
He
now,
can summon them.
but what will your students think if they see teacher dozing on the grass?
It's completely out of nowhere, so, like, it's not even a spoiler, really.
Mm.
Bro, can I ask you a strange question? What year is this?
Are you serious? Okay, I'm starting to worry about you. You're not much of a teacher if you don't know that.
Yeah, I know. Can you just
The
tell
bro
me
has a
more?
cool tattoo,
3 AF, silly. Now you know, so run on home, okay?
but the rest of her outfit just annoys me with how little sense it makes. There's nothing in particular to find around here, is there? It's just...
Wandering.
It's not like you to slack off like that.
Yeah.
Have you been working too hard in the fields?
I didn't feel well, so I lay down to rest. It was so hot, I felt dizzy.
Are you okay? You should get out of the sun and rest. Can you walk?
Huge. I'm not that sick.
Yeah, okay. But you really gotta be more careful beyond the fence.
I know Kaya stabbed me, but there's no wound.
If anything, you probably saw it at, RPG Limit Break. I think they did a 13-2 run, maybe an ESA.
It's definitely been an ESA, and it might have been one of the FF marathons. It's been in a couple of those.
Yeah. Oh no, Lou Dolphin did RPG Limit Break 2017.
You went looking for my sister. You left ages ago.
So,
What are you talking about?
yeah.
Lightning hasn't gone anywhere that I know.
It's definitely been in marathons
She's
that
been
we've
right here with
talked
us
about.
ever
So.
since we got married. Remember? Hey, you okay?
I don't
It's okay.
understand.
It's okay. Sarah, where are you going? Sarah!
Everything's falling apart.
It's interesting that the game starts with Sarah being gaslit by reality and ends. Well, it develops in the inverse sense with the situation. I wouldn't say ends because this isn't quite the end.
Yep.
But
let's collect my live trigger rewards for being bad.
Am I the only one here?
0 points for live triggers.
Is lightning here somewhere? Maybe snow? Am I really alone? Lightning, please. Help me.
This
No. Help me.
is this piece of music unique to this
Answer me.
bit of the game? I don't recognise it at all.
it wouldn't surprise me since it is a separate like time zone.
Yeah. It's lightning!
Is it really you?
Welcome home, Sarah.
Lightning, why are you here?
Because you want me to be.
In this place, you can see all your heart's desires come true.
You've changed history, and you're back where you belong. This is it. Your adventure's over. Sarah, come with me. Your family's waiting.
Yes. My family.
Great, let's end the game.
That's right. I'm home. My family are all here. Deep in my heart, the truth still glinted like a razor. This wasn't real. It was a dream. If I accepted it, my journey through time would end. But my sister was here. Snow was here. If I stayed, I would be with everyone I'd ever loved. This is what I'd been searching for all this time. I'd found my home. I'd found happiness.
Live trigger! Choose the end of the game or not.
I couldn't do it. When I had lost faith in the future, Noel came and gave me hope. Snow left his home and his friends. He traveled through time to save others. Hope worked feverishly to save Cocoon. And then there was Vanille and Fang, trapped in crystal, holding Cocoon in the sky. I couldn't desert them to live in this world of dreams. I couldn't betray them. Lightning, I'm so sorry.
Bye, Lightning.
That's not my sister. Who was that?
Right, off we go.
Why is she trying to help me? Somebody is helping me, but no one's here.
There we go. Don't daze me, bastard. I like how this enemy just dazed me and then wandered off. Even that wasn't enough to knock me down from 5 stars.
Keep going. That voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Don't wail.
You can do it. I don't see anyone, but I'm not alone. Not for now.
There will now be a short intermission while I recover from daze. Deliberately goes the wrong way for map completion purposes. What the hecky? Me and Necton are quite big close up. Oh, sorry, Pantopoda. I'd forgotten there was a third kind of these guys.
Yep, there it is. Oh, great. Nosebleed.
Oh,
I'll
man.
be right back.
Take it easy. What? Why does its whale have such a high hit rate?
nothing left.
There's nothing left of the crater.
Vanille!
Yay, Vanille!
Is that really you?
Well, that's a good question. Put it this way. It's the real me, but inside a dream. I'm still sleeping in the crystal pillar, you see. And you're dreaming away too. So it's like we're meeting inside each other's heads.
So this is a dream after all. But why did you come?
Because you needed help.
Yay!
Oh, you've never met Fang before, have you?
No. We've come to pull you out of this fantasy of yours.
You're trapped in a dream that never ends somewhere in the void beyond. If we don't help, you'll never wake up.
And that, my girl, is why we're here.
Go on, Fang.
Fang casually slices open the universe.
Thank you.
We're just showing you a way out. You're the one who made the decision to wake up and leave this world. If you hadn't rejected the fake lightning, we would never have been able to reach you, and you'd still be stuck in your dream.
Right.
I almost believed her. The fake lightning, I mean. But then I remembered my sister is fighting in Valhalla. Snow and Hope, they're fighting their own battles as well. Out of all of us, I was the only one who was running.
I have some bad news about Noel, babe.
Right. Because now it's your turn to help someone. You're not the only one who's trapped in a dream.
Oh, Fang.
Hello.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Oh, you need to go and find
Doing
him.
well, yourselves?
You can save him.
Pretty good.
Good, good.
Fang? Vanille?
Guess our time's up, huh?
Yes, we have to go back now.
That's a cool effect, but it makes them look creepy as fuck.
No. I'll save you.
Time to go rescue the boy. No, I wasn't supposed to do that. Shit. I skipped something.
It's time to find Noel.
I'm back on more witchery.
Oh boy.
Guess what, Lightning? I met Vanille again. She saved me once 3 years ago, and today she came to help me. I owe her my life twice now. And I met Fang for the first time too. We only talked a while, but she kind of reminded me of you. Even though they're still trapped in crystal, they reached out to me.
I wonder
showing
what
me a way
Fang
out
would
of my
make
dream.
of Sarah thinking that she reminds her of
I'm going
lightning,
to pay them back. I promise.
and vice versa, actually.
I wonder what kind of dream Noel is living in. Whatever it is, I'm going to wake him out of it. And together, we'll find you, Lightning.
Time for one of my favourite locations in the game.
Ooh.
Except that it's not the version of it that I really like yet, because we have to do the plot stuff first. Like, for now, you can barely see it.
Lightning, I've come a long way, and it's all thanks to Noel. That's why when I reach Valhalla, I want him with me. So here I am, inside the memory of a lost future. I've come to lead Noel away from this cold, distant world.
I'm gonna start crying at the music.
Oh.
Also, the suggestion here is that Noel is somehow hand transporting this behemoth carcass.
This one put up a tough fight. Hunting alone is harder than it looks.
Noel?
But this should do it for the birthday feast.
Noel! This place. It must be Noel's.
So the spotlight got out of sync with where Noel was running. Then. I wonder if that's an FPS thing.
You never know sometimes.
Yeah. No, the spotlight definitely moves faster than Noel does.
Did you get one?
Yeah, all by myself.
You're improving. It must have been.
Hi, I'm
difficult.
back.
Yo.
Hello.
I've stopped bleeding.
Excellent.
No
Okay.
problem. Too easy. in fact.
Nosebleed. Have fun.
Oh,
Yes, you are ready to become the one true guardian.
I'm witchering.
Why does there have to be one true?
Well,
I don't get why I have to replace
good luck, I
Because,
guess.
that is the way.
I'm double
You are ready
checking my
to
Monster
challenge
Hunter
the
file
forces
just so I know what I have for.
If you defeat
whenever
me,
we
the
start.
sacred pact passes to you,
Ooh.
just as I once defeated my predecessor.
What happened to him anyway?
I killed him. That is the law of the Guardians. There can only be one.
I genuinely read that as there can be only one then.
If you wish to succeed,
I have been
you must
programmed.
kill me.
There's no way, Caius. I want to fight you, not kill you. You can't do this. I need more time before I can beat you. You can't just leave like that. I wanted to get stronger than Caius, so I began training with swords. I'd never beat him at his own style, so I went with two blades. If I didn't kill Caius, I couldn't become the next Guardian. But there was no way I was following some musty old rule like that. Problem was, I wanted the power of chaos that all Guardians were given. Caius Ballad, I wanted to stand at your side.
I like how theatrical the staging becomes here, with just like actual spotlights on the characters.
You left before I had the chance.
Like, it feels like a kind of born of necessity, born of like a resource limit necessity, but also it looks really good.
Mog?
Yeah. Oh, the frames are so bad in this game.
Are you on The Witcher as well?
No. PS4 Monster Hunter.
Ah. Oh yeah, this is the bit where you can like materialize these people and they just die,
Yep.
but they don't have a death animation for the chocobo, so the chocobo just vanishes.
Either that or the Chocobo outlived them.
Oh, maybe.
And then just baited.
Never mind, I mean that bit. Can I go back far enough? To get this other chest? Not that I am a gamer or anything. I just want that chest. God, this piece of music is too beautiful. not okay.
So I was gonna like learn a new weapon to go along with Becky, and then I ended up learning both the weapons that I was gonna learn by playing PC. So I need a new weapon to learn.
You there! I don't know how I ended up. I really need your help to get
Maybe
out
I'll
of this
learn
bind.
longsword. Like a fucking normie.
I mean,
It's the most popular weapon.
I'm starting with sword and shield, which surely is the basic option.
Love you! And find that exit.
Eh. On some level, yeah, but
Also, Chocolina looks fantastic in this area. She matches the sky perfectly.
yeah, they sapped all the yellows out of like the fucking filter. So she doesn't have any gradient, it's just like straight red. Which is a really cool choice of like rendering. Are you specifically going around and murdering all those people?
It's not murdering them, they're already dead.
I mean, you're re-murdering them. Also, remember one of these walls has a treasure chest down it.
Yes, I think not yet. I forget what the deal is. I think it's only... Yeah, it's after you've cleared the area.
Hi, Noel.
Okay.
Because it's a fragment.
Oh, I bagged a huge one.
Oh,
I wanted
okay.
something special for tonight.
You mean for my birthday? So you remembered.
How could I forget? Tonight's feast will be the best yet. Although, I wish we could have more people, like in the old days. Maybe a party with just 3 people will be kind of depressing.
No, it won't. It'll be lots of fun. As long as you and Caius come, it'll be great.
Well, okay if you say so.
Bye, Yule.
Yule! I was nothing but a disappointment. In the end, I couldn't save you. I couldn't accept her faith, or forgive Caius for leaving. But more than that, what I truly couldn't forgive was myself and my own helplessness.
Randomly a chest containing 1500 gil.
No use for money at the end of the world, I guess.
Well, are you ready to kill me?
No, I'm not. Today's Yule's birthday, Caius. It's not the time for this. Look, I will fight you, but not to the death. And not until tomorrow. After I win, I'll receive the power of the Guardian. Then we can leave this place and protect Yule together.
Leave and go where?
To wherever other people are living, of course. I know there are more people out there somewhere. If we find them, Yule won't have to feel so lonely anymore. She'll feel happy again.
That is a vain hope, and you of all people should know it.
But there must be something we could do.
There is one thing. Kill me.
Not this again.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest. A manifestation of Etro. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die once again. When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
One of you bumped your microphone literally just as Caius started talking about his heart, and I thought they'd added like a heartbeat noise to the soundtrack.
It could have also been me clicking my elbow.
You must die instead.
I don't think it was me.
I don't think I hit.
Yeah.
Try not to touch the mic.
That feeling when you've got the boss down by like half his health in a single attack chain.
Nice.
I am very over-leveled. Oh my god, knock it off. There we go.
Fucking Behemoth Extreme is going on for another couple days in PS4. I haven't even beaten normal. That's not
Has
happening.
anyone?
Yeah, people have beaten normal.
I know.
People have beaten Extreme too. Maybe not people you know. Because it's usually like coordinated 4-person teams who have their shit together. Which is, I don't know, probably not anyone even playing with.
Do you think any of that will make you happy? Do you really?
I don't want to please her. I want to save her.
Where are you going? You're going to leave us just like that?
I shall go to Valhalla. I will kill the goddess.
Let's see if I'm any good at fucking hammer anymore.
And that's how Caius came to abandon us, and made Yule and I the last 2 humans left in the world.
The frame rate in Monster Hunter World is different enough that the menuing feels different, which is a bad feeling.
Wow. This box is available. Ah, sorry, that's the gate seal.
No screamer pods. Okay.
Well, I've killed the skull. Why can't I loot the guy?
No loot for you.
Do you not have the book on how to harvest things from ghouls?
I guess not.
Is that a real thing in this game?
Yes.
Wow.
I told you, like I've said before, you have to have knowledge on how to harvest things from creatures, and also you have to go through the introductory thing to find out, oh, you can harvest things from creatures. But I used a mod that gives me a book that just teaches you how to do everything.
Fair enough. Have fun, Sam. Wait, I don't need power essences.
Stop digging, asshole.
Is that so? Is the ghoul one from a specific quest? Or do I need to go buy it from somewhere?
It happened not long after Caius left us.
You need to go buy a book on how to do ghouls.
It was over before the
Okay.
war was happening. Hey, you. Are you okay?
Ouchie.
I did forget that that was a thing in this game because it is a. I think it still kind of is a thing in 2,
I'm still not ready.
but not as significantly.
I wish we
Which I think is stupid, given that Geralt is supposed to be like a competent witcher, but he did lose his memory. But it's still stupid, because why would they just send a witcher out without knowing how to fucking deal with all the shit he's got to deal with? Ah!
we will meet again.
Whereas in 3, he remembers all of that. So, like, just I don't know. He can do it in that game.
When Yule
Yep.
died, I finally learned.
I mean,
the
there's
truth
you still
about
got a
the
glossary to
Farseers,
fill out, but
fate
like it's filled out
pursuers.
as soon as you see the
Each
monster,
time a seer
pretty much.
sees a vision
Yeah.
of the future, she loses a piece of
Just
Fuck
kind of like a
off,
feeling of going,
Diablo.
oh yeah, that one.
She is still young. That is the price to be paid for Etro's gift. I didn't know any of this. Caius chose to keep the secret from me. I couldn't forgive him for that.
Gonna
He knew
break your
all
fucking
along
face,
Yule's
my
fate would
dude.
be.
Big Bang finisher. Huh. Both horns. One combo. He's digging again.
The thing I like about
Uh-oh.
2 and 3 is you start with all signs as well.
When I left on my journey,
Yeah,
I thought that if I could become
It-
Etro's
it
chosen
kinda-
warrior like Caius,
like a GitHub can work
then
for
I'd
a
have the power
progression
I
thing,
would
but
need to
also
change Yule's fate. So I set
sucks.
my sights on Valhalla, the home of the goddess.
This is another very beautiful piece of sad music for this zone.
Up. Don't charge me, you fuck. Stop digging. Diablos and Black Diablos are a pain in the ass.
As I searched for Valhalla, I realized something.
Come
I
on,
brought Yule
stun.
the happiness she deserved.
Nope. Oh,
I
didn't get
care
that
what
off.
happened to me. If I died, so be it. Maybe somewhere deep down, below the layers of numbing pain, I wanted to fade away from this world completely.
Oof. Ouchies.
Ranks of obsidian mountains pierced
Time
the
to
heavens.
sharpen
Golden
my
white
hammer.
deserts choked the world with sand. No matter how far I walked, I saw no one. No matter how long I waited, the gate of the goddess didn't open.
Oh, chest! I don't know why this section of the game has to be in live trigger mode with the camera glued really close to Sarah.
Oh, fucking cat, save me. Cat, save me. I'm stunned. The fucking monster's not doing anything. That could have been an opening. You fucking cat.
Etro. I could no longer walk. The cold was seeping into my body.
My inventory's
heart
just
beat
full
slower.
already.
For the first time, I felt
Yeah.
the hand of death reach out for me.
It's awful. Doesn't get much better.
I knew it was coming, and I didn't resist.
Here's a runnable wall. Time for the spinny. Where the spinny?
Etro?
Noel, don't you remember me?
Sarah!
You've been living in a dream, Noel. You're happy here. And you would be forever.
Sarah describing what what she's just watched Noel go through as "you were happy here" is a bit much.
Yeah.
All dreams have to end sometime. You've helped me wake from mine.
Ooh, the double stagger.
And it's Gogog Magogog.
No one else I can count on but you.
We have the same
The
hope.
big Gog
The same
Magog.
road to
Oh
travel.
no!
We will change the future.
How is it already staggered?
Okay, that's a dead Diablos. Cool.
Satisfactory.
I should probably just drop books I've read.
So the target time for this fight is 5 minutes, and I did it in 34 seconds.
Yep, 34 seconds. What were you saying, Sam?
We should drop books once I've read them in this game.
Yep, you can't resell them.
Let's go, Noah. It's time to change the future.
I just pick up all this food.
What?
Listen to me, Sarah.
Yeah, the
The
food
dream
is
I've been having reminded me of something.
kind of silly.
The power to see the future, it's a curse. Yule died when she was only 15. Seeing the timeline exacts a terrible toll on the body. And Sarah, you can see the timeline too.
It's like, it's weird how there's like
About to die?
literally the only place you can hold weapons
You're okay right
is
now.
like your weapon
You
slot,
haven't seen
nowhere
as much as Yule
else.
has, not yet anyway.
Yeah, I don't get
That
it.
could change, and soon.
Like, why even have
We alter the
equipable
past,
weapons like that and
we'll
not
see
just a
different
separate
future.
screen?
You can't avoid that
Yeah.
vision. The more we change the timeline, the more
No,
history
not so all.
changes.
I got used to having a
And the more
take-all
you
button, which
see,
they still haven't
the sooner
implemented in the
vision will
PS4
destroy you.
version. Whoa.
I know that I wasn't able to protect Yule, but try as I may, I can't remember what happened to her. It's
Like I don't take enough
the
damage
memories
for
of
any
that
of the
moment
food to
have
be
been erased
useful.
from my mind, leaving an empty page.
Yeah, not to mention you have potions for that.
If only I'd known
Yeah.
the truth earlier.
Like, if you want to do a big fight, you take a swallow and you're just like, oh yeah, vitality regen.
I think the thing is like food is actually useful in Witcher 3 at times
Does Caius
because you
know
can use a
about this?
potion and food at the same time. So then you've got a potion
Must have known
and
long before we
the
saw him
food
that first
vitality
time.
It
regeneration.
wasn't coincidence that we kept meeting him. I think maybe he was trying to throw us
Yeah.
off the trail.
Okay.
If he was wasting his time. If we hurry, we just might do it in time. Then I wouldn't have to have any more visions. I'm going to believe that I get to Valhalla. What else
I'm
can
just
I
gonna
do?
sell some of this food.
Which
Gives me
means this conversation
pocket
is
change,
now
but
over.
gets out of my inventory.
Yeah, after a certain point, I just started throwing it away.
Okay.
It was just like, this
I'm going
is
to make sure you
this
get
is
there.
stupid. Where is Diablo Sledge? I still need fucking majestic horns.
We're still inside the dream world. How do we get out?
Oh hey, I used the right thing in the
Should I
live
even
trigger
be
for once.
having any
Let's go
alcohol?
back to where Yule was before.
Huh?
Should I even have any weak alcohol in this game, or just keep the strong ones?
I think they can be useful, the weak ones, because they can.
Okay.
I forget. I also don't like care too much about the alchemy. Like I the fucking difficulty was just setting was just like, if you're playing on hard, alchemy is required to survive, and I'm not playing on that.
Yeah.
Is alchemy any good in Witcher 2 and 3?
3 it's a lot more automated.
That's good.
Because basically you make the potion once, and anytime you have strong alcohol in your inventory and you meditate, it uses that to replenish all potions.
Oh. Fucking it took them 3 iterations to get there.
2 still has you have to brew a potion, but it's quite easy to brew enough swallow.
Yeah.
But no, I think you can only take potions during meditation.
That sounds right.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you are, like if you've got a big fight, you need to prepare for it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, there's a quest around the start that's kind of like you're going after a cave full of drowners, and I would recommend just taking a swallow.
Yeah.
Because even on easy, it can be a bit much. to get used to.
I can't wait to play that instead of fucking Witcher 1. I keep, like, I can't believe how consistently I've just been like, I can't wait to move forward with all this fucking shit. And, like, I know on some level it's still gonna be bad, but this is gonna be slowly better. Like, the game is slightly less mind-numbing than the books could get.
Yeah.
And Witcher 2 is gonna be slightly less bad, because Witcher 1 is just a bad game.
I like The Witcher 2.
Is this a chest that I can? I can! It's gold chocobo time!
Oh boy.
How much?
It's a shame you can't ride any of your fucking Paradigm Pack chocobos instead of fucking paying a zillion Gissel greens to the fuckhead. Especially because Golden Chocobo would be the fastest.
Maybe. I should Crystarium, because I'm not overleveled enough already. I don't actually know which of these Crystarium stages I'm at.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cool.
That says 77. Right, so I've done that one. So Sarah is just Ravager and Medic. You're right.
I just had like the game cut away to do a shot, but the camera was weird. It just like I don't think the camera was in a position the game wanted, so the shot it needed to do was just had a sausage in the way.
That's pretty good. 51, yeah. Okay, that was fine. This one for Noel is really complicated. Fuck. What am I supposed to unlock? Synergist. Right. Let's start with Synergist. Sin. Sab. Sin. And then I want to go Sab to 15. It's 1, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use that. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, okay. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Hooray! Right then. Onwards. Nothing to do here except poke a couple of unexplored areas. Right, you lot, give me orbs. These orbs, or are they? I think these are orbs. Target time 3 minutes 57, battle duration 10 seconds. Oh. But the thing with the gold and silver chocobos is that you can't mess around when leveling them because there's only one of each in the game. So if you do something wrong, you're stuck with. Let's not fight the giant flans, they're a pain in the arse. Don't think the metallic cactuars start spawning yet. But if they do, I'll see if I can nobble one.
You know, Sarah, I gotta thank you for not forgetting about me.
They're kind of a fucker to deal with if I remember right.
Yeah.
It might be over a little.
You're not just the future boy anymore. You're part of my time period as well now.
Sarah's saying, come on Noel, you're not just the future boy anymore. Like, writing.
Yep.
Sarah actually had time to cast 3 spells that time.
Wowie.
When the interface elements take so long to load to enable you to input instructions that, like, my Chocobo and Noel have killed everything by the time I get going.
Alright, I forgot that this is a version of the game with the Lunastra weapons, and I've gotten far enough that I have materials to go, oh fuck, I don't want to fucking farm Lunastra and do this shit.
Why would I buy a book on ghouls?
Probably from the Herbalist or Abigail.
Neither of those have one.
Kalkstein, maybe? He might be able to hook you up with where to find one anyway.
Oops.
What just spawned? Ugh.
I accidentally just drank some alcohol instead of reading a book.
What a fine way to spend an evening. Yeah. Ugh. What? I can't throw Mog yet? Dang it. What's even the point of having a Moogle you can't throw?
It's a good question.
Also, where am I going? Not this way. What do we got? No. I will only fight gremlins. Because God knows I'll be back here grinding some gremlins for a while. Or Apotamkin, as these versions are.
Yep.
Because it's that or grinding ghouls in Academia 400. Which is not nearly as efficient as it's supposed to be.
Or as you'd think it'd be with how fucking common those fuckers are and the encounter rate.
Look.
Ugh.
Well, the problem is you can't get... it's basically impossible to get 5 stars on the ones that just spawn on top of you. Because you can't get the surprise attack bonus. And the target time's like 2 seconds or something. So you end up having to do the first 4 fights over and over again, resetting the entire zone each time.
You don't have to cry.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
We'll meet again.
That's how I've got 3 chocobos through 3rd tier materials.
I promise I'll never say I regret knowing you. Not anymore. I'm not going to rest until I find him again.
That's right.
Come on. Let's change the future.
The Oracle Drive.
Hey,
He's back!
I think he got scared and was hiding here all the time.
The spirit of Mog had been sealed up somewhere inside the void beyond. Although he could see everything we did, he couldn't make us see him. He said lightning came to rescue him, and that's how he got back to us. Then, Mog told us he had a message from my sister.
Yeah, that's what was
It was
fucking
the truth
irritating me
about
about
Caius.
Diablo's Forever.
We need to talk, Kubo.
Oh?
There's a specific item that a lot of Diablo's weapons need.
Mog, tell us what you know.
And it only comes from breaking the horns.
I know all about
And it's not even 100% drop rate once you do that.
Guardians were given a mission. They had to protect the Cirrus.
Which is
They were
really
Lasu's
fucking
Kubo.
stupid, and it doesn't even show up in like...
Guardians were servants of the Fell Sea.
Because like there's different classifications of what you'll get from monsters. Whether you carve it, which is just like you kill the damn thing and get its corpse. Then there's rewards, which is what the quests give you once you're done.
And the goddess intervened.
And then there's stuff specifically for breaking bits of it that generally show up in the reward section, but only after you've broken the horn or the back or the tail or whatever. And fucking Majestic Horn isn't even a guaranteed drop for breaking the horns.
So, he's been plotting for centuries.
Yes. He's been behind everything from the very beginning.
And the same is true of fucking Black Diablos.
We know who the enemy is.
Fun.
Which is harder and more annoying.
Where did my sister go? After she helped you, I mean.
She's waiting for you at the end of time, Kubo.
Yeah, like out of the 1 through 5 star common rating, with 5 being the most common and 1 being the least, Majestic Horns, which you need 3 of, to make some of the Diablos weapons
just the
are
beginning.
1-star
Wow.
carves for breaking both horns.
Wow.
Which means you gotta stare this motherfucker down until you break both of its horns, and even then, it might not give you the thing you need.
Fun.
It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now. I know I can face
Sounds like
any
a lot.
challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I found it, Lightning. Hope. In the midst of
I found it,
despair.
Lightning. Hope in the midst of despair. No, we left hope behind. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Huh. The game sound stopped. Oh, there it is.
Oh, fucking what does Vel'Hazak thing bullshit do?
Is this my village?
Vel'Hazak thing. Breakhead.
It looks
Why
a lot like
is
my
my mouse not moving?
I wonder if anyone is here.
Let's look.
The heck is this? Oh, that's right. You need to, like, map this area separately.
Yep. New bottom 700 AF. Oh, it's breaking. Oh, fucking.
This is your village. A time period.
It's got one of them
Future.
3 times,
Mankind's
huh?
gone.
I was gonna point out, Toby Kadachi has the thing where you have to break its head and its tail twice in order to get the electrodes.
Fun.
But those also aren't Elder Dragons. Vel'Hazak is a fucker. Hi, sorry.
Hey, there we go.
What's the deal with this dumb little monkey-looking thing?
I don't know.
Every other animal looks like a normal animal except this one.
It's stupid.
Yep, we are, like, at the end of time, basically. This is...
At the end of time, where it all began.
That's deep, man. This is Sarah's home village 700 years in the future. When
Yep.
mankind is extinct.
I wonder if it leads somewhere.
Bleak.
Black Diablos is a fucker, and I don't like fighting her. Like, even at the best of times.
No? Oh god, Seath. Why? Why are you only showing 83% explored?
Because this is part of New Bodom, and there's probably something in some other time.
I've fully explored it any other time though, is the thing. Ah, these fucking bastards and their daze attack. It's still the funniest thing in the world that like they daze you and then just wander off. Or maybe I haven't gone all the way out to the end of the pier. And that's what's missing. Let us interact with the space-time distortion.
Yeah, it's not got a map for you to compare it against.
Not yet. It's the real lightning.
Yep.
And now I can loot ghouls.
Lightning?
Yay!
What are you doing here?
This is a future that I could not save.
Is that really you, Lightning?
Do you doubt me? No, it's good to doubt. You're growing up.
I knew it. It is you, isn't it? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What was that dream you made me see? Why did you make me come out here?
Just listen, Sarah. I'll explain everything. Everything that's happened to me in the past, and about the one who wants to destroy the future. More than one miracle took place that day. Cocoon was saved by Fang and Vanille's sacrifice. We awoke from our crystal sleep, and our brands were gone. It was Etro's blessing that was our salvation. A gate opened into the unseen realm, and through it, the goddess gifted us with her mercy.
Know what that is, Dodge? That's our home, Cocoon. Must be your first time seeing it from the outside, huh?
Yeah. Daddy!
It reminded me of you. And why I had to go on.
I felt a whirlwind of emotions.
You're the reason I'm standing here.
A large part of it was happiness, and relief was there too. But somewhere inside, I still felt uneasy. Vanille and Fang were gone, and the world hung in silence. Our fight had just ended, but I couldn't relax. A new battle was about to begin. What is that?
Watch out!
The events of that day tore open a portal to another world.
Get off me!
And from the depths of the rift appeared a darkness that had no place in our world. An irresistible force that dragged me away to the edge of time.
Yoink!
The screams of the dying had unlocked a gate. A door that led directly to the throne of the goddess. Etro waited beyond the gate and sent her miracles to the human world. But a creeping darkness slipped through and threatened to devour our reality. Etro closed the gate and warped the timeline. Time's flow was altered, and existence itself was distorted. I was lost. The darkness caught me in its embrace and wrote me out of history. Where am I? Valhalla. Beyond time. Beyond life and death. Another world of shifting gloom. The chaotic realm of the goddess Etro. What power had brought me to this alien shore? From Valhalla's heart, I could track the entire span of time. I gazed upon the future of mankind and sensed Etro's divine will.
Magical girl transformation sequence.
Yeah, got Igni.
The goddess was fading away. If her spirit should cease to be, the world would descend into entropy. I made my choice. I will fight. This man, Caius Ballad, he seeks to destroy all hope and bring an end to the future. Though the battle might be endless, I will never give
Leroy
up.
is also playing The Witcher.
Etro has chosen
Oh
us,
boy!
her champions.
It's a regular
And we
witching
cannot
party.
fail.
Oh well.
It all started with
Cat is
Valhalla design.
nowhere near
Whatever
as
came
strong
from
an
there
effect
created
as it
the
is in the other
paradoxes,
games in this one.
caused the gates to appear, and
Yeah,
twisted
no,
the
it's
timeline.
pretty much just lifting the deep particle effect that, or rendering effect that keeps you from seeing.
Yeah.
It was an enormous
No,
power.
in later games it is
Something
just
that
like wearing
shouldn't
night vision
exist in this
goggles.
world. Only Etro can
So in
control
broad daylight,
power and
it's
keep it contained in
bright.
Valhalla. If she were to disappear, there would be nothing to stop it. And that's what Caius wants. He
I
plans
can't
to
actually
find
see the
Etro
chat,
sleeping in
so
her temple,
I'm gonna
kill
do
her,
that now.
and release the power. The chaos would be unleashed into the world of humans, into our world, through the unseen gate. A gate? When a person dies, her soul flies to the other world and passes through that portal. If a
There
great
we
many
go, I can
people
see the
die at
chat.
once, the gate must open wide to let them through.
Yeah.
For example,
Now I realize why I wasn't fucking
Exactly, it would be unstoppable.
killing
The
any
power of
Anjanath
chaos would gush
gems.
through the gate like
And that's
floodwaters
because
through
you
a
have to
broken
fucking
dam.
carve one. You can't get one as a reward.
what would happen to the world then?
That's
Chaos would
arbitrary.
infect everything. It would become pure entropy, without life, or death, or time.
Okay, you can get
No
it
life
as an
or death.
investigation reward.
You mean like Valhalla?
Silver and gold, but fuck it.
That's what Caius is after.
Not normally. Unless you capture it,
If
I
he
guess.
can bring down Cocoon, millions of
One of the
people would
fucking
die.
ways, but
And the power of chaos would turn this world into another Valhalla.
I got too much shit on my desk.
Caius is trying to create a world where time does not exist. If he can erase time.
Yule would be saved, and not just Yule. All the Siriuses down to the ages. They'd be released from their curse.
So the only space I had was right next to my microphone. I'm like, you do not put phones next to
All for the
microphones.
sake of Yule.
yeah,
That's
probably
why
not.
we're
a good-
fighting
It's an
Caius in Valhalla.
incredibly bad
We're
idea.
protecting Etro.
We have to face Caius on two fronts, in Valhalla and in the world of humans. If we don't, we won't be able to change the future. I can't do it on my own. I need your help.
Lightning then told us what would happen to Cocoon. In 500 AF, the old Cocoon would collapse and fall into pulse, the crystal pillar no longer strong enough to support it. By that time, Hope and the Academy would have completed the new Cocoon, but when they attempted to launch it, Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old Cocoon and bring them both down. So we have to travel to 500 AF and stop Caius from destroying Cocoon.
If we can change
Conveniently,
this
that's
prophecy,
exactly
the
where the
true
next
timeline
gate
will
goes to.
finally be restored.
Yes. Everything will depend on you.
Yep.
I have to go to Valhalla and stop Caius there. Can you do it?
We can do it.
Right. Your good luck charm will show the way.
Yeah, looks like Wisher's on Steam sale. Hooray.
Hey, Lightning. We'll be able to be together again, right? When all this is over?
It's kind of silly that Witcher 3 and Witcher 3 Game of the Year cost the same amount.
That's a bit silly.
Truth
Well,
is,
I suppose it's just a way of
I wanna
saying,
let
yeah,
her go.
this is just the one you should
I've come
buy.
so far to find her, I was afraid to lose her again.
But like, people
But
might
I had to be
buy the
strong,
wrong one, and that's
for her sake.
stupid.
She had her own battles ahead of her.
Yeah. I mean, if they're putting them at the
So I
same price, they
swallowed
may
the
as
words
just
I
well
wanted to
just
say
make
and
it
hid my
one
fear.
item.
It was the hardest thing I ever did.
Yeah, except it's on sale, so they're not actually the same price.
Oh.
I don't know. It's silly.
Right. Advanced Moogle Hunt.
Yeah, the first Witcher game is $1.49. Witcher 2 is $3. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is $20 with all the DLC.
That's quite a lot of DLC.
It's 2 DLCs.
No, it comes with all the extra rules with the other two expansions.
I mean, the extra DLC comes with the base game.
Yeah.
Like, all the other DLC is free. It's just those two. To be fair, both those DLCs together are as long as The Witcher 2.
That's a lot of video game.
Hmm.
I wish I could just skip to Witcher 3, honestly, but whatever.
Because I want to play Witcher 2.
I want to be not playing Witcher 1.
That seems like a good compromise. You'll get it done soon enough.
Yeah. Well, put it this way, I'm going through it unmodded, and you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a fragment there.
Maybe I'll eventually change my mind. I don't know. So far, it's not been any struggle. Alright, no. I went into a place to give in a quest and then I just forgot to do it and left.
Well done. Sarah, get down.
That's all on me.
Oh shit, no, 3 of those guys is a bad plan.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
What's this? A message?
The thing about me playing fucking Witcher 2 is that...
I'm sending you the
not
access
Witcher
code
2,
for
but
the
Witcher
supply
also, is
sheet.
that
The final
I have
battle
to
with
stream
the
it.
ultimate nemesis draws near.
Hmm.
I hope the contents are of some
I caught back up roughly to where I was, but...
Good old Hope. He's still helping us fight.
I guess the future is in our hands now.
One of these, right? Yeah, it should be. There it is. Nope. Oh, what's Laplace famous for apart from the demon? Because there are fragments here called the Cartesian board and the Laplacian board, and the only things I know about Laplace and Descartes having in common is they're both French mathematicians who famously had arguments involving demons.
Well.
But quite apart from the demons, they were also both, like, noted mathematicians. So, might be something else they have in common.
Holy shit! I just got Laplace's Wikipedia page open, and there is such a long list of known for things that it has to be collapsible on the sidebar.
Wow. Once I've got the fragment, I'll look at what the game thinks of it.
It's Laplace,
Laplace,
is it?
yes.
Laplace.
Fragments, locations.
I've only ever heard that pronounced in Japanese.
Lapurasu.
Yes. It's a Gundam thing.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
There's a MacGuffin in one of them called Laplace's box.
Well, he has so many other fucking things named after him, it's not even, like, work in celestial this is the known for list that is collapsible. Work in celestial mechanics, predicting the existence of black holes, Bayesian inference, Bayesian probability, Laplace's equation, Laplacian, which is a fucking mathematical operator to do with Euclidean space, Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform, Laplace distribution, Laplace's demon, Laplace expansion, young Laplace equation, Laplace number, Laplace limit, Laplace invariant, Laplace principle, Laplace's principle of insufficient reason, Laplace's method, Laplace expansion, Laplace force, Laplace filter, Laplace functional, Laplacian matrix, Laplace motion, Laplace plane, Laplace pressure, Laplace resonance, Laplace's spherical harmonics, Laplace smoothing, Laplace expansion, another Laplace expansion. Because different things?
Maths, man.
Linear algebra and physics, two different Laplace expansions. Laplace Bayes estimator, Laplace Shelties that's foreign. I don't know how to say that. Transform. Laplace Runge lens vector and nebular hypothesis.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff it could be.
We've been given a second chance by the goddess herself.
Laplace's demon being a thing in Devil Survive. What hasn't Shin Megami Tensei?
I mean, Laplace is...
I mean, it has the word demon.
Yeah.
Of course, Shin Megami Tensei was going to touch
So
it.
Laplace's demon is a thought experiment of, like, imagine a demon that has perfect knowledge of everything. Like, it knows all the laws of physics with perfect accuracy, and it knows exactly everything that's going on in the universe. So it should be able to predict everything that's going to happen. It's a free will thing. Descartes' demon is the one that might be deceiving you about everything. It's basically the Matrix. Like, that's literally how I teach, because I teach Descartes specifically. And I teach Descartes' demon as, it's basically the Matrix, but a demon instead of machines. And you can't get out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am going to fight you.
Seems about right for philosophy.
Where the hell is Kalkstein?
He's being harassed by guards, or by Salamandra over by Mikul on the Merchant's Bridge.
Right, that's the way to the end of the world.
Fucking...
What do I want to do?
The game's not even... It's telling me to go to the inn.
Yeah, because Kalkstein is normally at the inn, but if you did the crypt, he's getting harassed over there.
I'm going to go and show off the Chocobo races before I do them all off stream because they're mind-numbing. But it means I can get the Chocobo Chick fragment as well. And check whether I'm entitled to any other fragment skills. I don't think I am. Unless I can now unlock the hover jump thing.
I don't think so.
I think you can get it as soon as you load into 500 AF, but I haven't loaded in there yet.
Yeah.
This must be the goddess's will.
Bargain Hunter. Oh no, an anti-grav jump. Nice. Wait.
Neat.
Because that's going to make it substantially more fucking bearable to do the last level.
I spent a lot of time on that part.
So did I. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time on it when I actually do it in game as well.
I got to that part. I think I was quite underleveled. I only spent like 18 hours on the game as well.
Welcome to the Chocobo. I see you have a wave. Do you have a Chocobo? You need to register your Chocobo, and you can win casino coins by betting on.
Where is the Chocobo chick?
Oh well, at least I had fun. No, you can do it.
There's the Chocobo chick.
Speaking of which, I wonder.
It'd be funny if he.
Welcome to the.
Let's... Oh shit, I need to take my silver choco out of my paradigm pack.
Yep. If you raised him the right way.
He's been raised as well as it's possible to raise without doing infusions, which I haven't bothered with the infusions yet. I'll do those when I'm actually going to grind these things out.
Fair enough.
Right. How do I adjust the thing?
I really don't like the map in this game.
Yeah, it's not good.
Exploring the area, it's just such a hassle. You just can't swim. Or just go over knee-high fences.
Yep. But you're missing the fucking jump button now.
Yeah. I feel like even like Witcher 2's not so bad for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is my chocobo hanging back, by the way.
Yeah.
Witcher 2 has like a weird thing where like nobody holds doors open for each other. They just immediately shut them and they walk through them. Which is, and I understand because that's like a resource thing, but it's also just very funny. The thing I really appreciate that Witcher 3 does is when you're on a quest with someone walking alongside of you, they keep pace with you. So if you start running, they'll run with you. Which,
yeah.
Don't know why it took until 2015 for a game to just do that.
I can't remember how to bet. Ah, bet on this chocobo. So this is a slightly longer race. Do not worry that my chocobo is lagging behind. That's intentional.
Yep. He's conserving energy.
He's been a slacker because he knows that he's got a really strong finish.
Yep. I kind of want to stream Witcher, but also it's a bit late to start now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be up really early tomorrow again. I'm bad at sleeping at the moment.
I'm just fucking looking at Leroy's fucking screenshot from last night.
Fun times.
It's a lot.
And there we go. Aw, the sad, really tired chocobos straggling across the line.
Black one was doing alright.
Yep.
Congratulations!
Anyway, that's chocobo races. I'm going to be doing a lot of those entirely off stream.
Welcome to the Chocobo.
Sounds good.
Hello, the party pooper
hello.
is here.
Hello. I'm actually about to just finish the stream, unfortunately.
Christ!
I'm sorry! This is what you get for being, like, only coming to my streams at 10 at night.
Fine, fine.
It was good to hear from you, though. I'll be stream. Well, actually, I probably won't stream tomorrow because I'll be doing, like, setting up Monhunt stuff. And we might be streaming Monhunt on Wednesday.
Sure.
Assuming everything works.
But,
I have D&D tomorrow, so.
Okay, well, I will head off in a second, but my parting message for the chat and everybody in here is, Miku's not real!
Why have you always got to pick fights, Erdai? Why? Why are you like this?
I'm not picking a fight, I'm telling the truth!
Picking a fight is what you're doing.
No, I'm not,
Why?
I'm telling the truth.
Why are you doing this?
Anyway.
Somebody has to.
Anyway, folks, thank you for the company, and good night.
Okay.